Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Disbearity here, and I'm back with some more of Songs of Conquest. We're going to be doing the Enemy Revealed Mission 2 of the Three Houses campaign. So, Shang Shun had been sent to Swan Sorrow, an important border province, after reports were received that farms had been attacked and the food supplies for the war effort were threatened. So, we're going to be doing this on worthy difficulty as always, so hope you guys appreciate that. And before I begin, as you know, y'all want to consider liking, subscribing, guys. That really helps the channel, and it really helps me put this channel into the algorithm. And thank you guys for watching. Now let's go ahead. Let's head on into it. At the conflict at Silk River, war was declared between the three houses. At the first battles had been small, more of a test of strength than anything else. But now the war was growing costly, and no house was truly dominant. The houses poured more and more resources into the war. Conscripts were drafted from all provinces, leaving shortages of farmers and work the land. All the welders from each of the three houses were in the field, and still no one house was emerged victorious. Shang Shun had been sent to the province of Swan Sorrow to secure the border against both Li and Zhuan. The province of Swan Sorrow bordered both House Li and the House Zhuan. Heron Gate had protected the borders of Shang for generations. Shang Shun would use it as the base as she secured the region and inspired the locals with loyalty. Swan Sorrow province, I've actually never visited here before, but I'm going to assume that the smell of burning is a common in this region. Prepare for the worst. Yes, Walter. We march as one. All right, so there's lots to explore, lots of things to quickly do, so let's go ahead and get through it. Seems like we are too late. What is burning? Who attacked us? It could be anyone. Shang Shun, House Li to the east, or House Xuan to the south. It happened so fast we didn't know. Well, neither do I, so please tell me everything. Bandits boldly roam the lands to the north, seizing mines and villages. There have been no shipments from the Orchard Point, no word at all. And they are close to the border with Li. Dire news. Here I was hoping to just enjoy the nice weather. The bandits must be dealt with. Orchard Point is an important part of our supply chain, and some rest of celebrations until Quang sends me elsewhere. We have even more bad news. The roots have taken over the woods to the south and are spreading aggressively. There are some settlements and lumber camps that might be in danger. Perhaps the roots are even a greater threat. Perhaps. One thing I am certain of, there will be no rest for some time. Come on now, let's deal with this together. Okay, so y'all, to give y'all a little small disclaimer, I have played a bit of this, only about the first 25 turns to get like an idea to what I'm heading into as a test run. And it does get quite interesting, but there's a lot to do and a lot to capture, and you know, you cannot mess up. I'll say it like that. So yeah. All right, so let's get it done. So every 5 turns, you guys, I will be saving the game every 5 turns. So because that's how the game is, you know. The air was thick with spores, and the field was filled with multitude of fungi. This is bad. This is how the roots are spreading so fast. These creatures must be destroyed before they threaten the Heron Gate. Oh yeah, I agree. The road south was fully overgrown, thick vines and brambles covering all. The growth was aggressive and quick, the vines reaching out even as Shun and her army approached. No wonder we haven't heard from the lumber camps to the south. At this rate of growth, we'll never cut through it. We must find and destroy the tree mother before it gets any stronger. Oh, do we have to do that though? Why can't we just let the tree mother live? I'm kidding. All right, so we'll have to come back and get that here. So my main objective is to go around the surrounding area and collect. Make sure, because I want to make sure I don't miss anything. All right. Milestone, this pause here. Good. Laughter and songs echoed through the mercenary camp, and their leader approached Shang Shun with a cup of wine and a smile. Riders, how fortunate. Am I in need of soldiers? And I have gold to spare, but there will be no plundering or pillage under my command. Understood. As long as you pay, we will do as you say. Hey, good. How much? A very reasonable sum. I'm sure will pleasantly be surprised. No, we got a train queue too. Please, water, come along. All right, about 8 grand. So, all right, so it's gonna take me about 2 turns in order to make that up. All right, so that's 5 turns there. Let's go ahead and save it here. All right, cool beans. Yeah, we're gonna ride up here, so I'm actually gonna merge these 2 guys together so we have more space to open up. Oops. Okay, it's a conscript here. A small training camp for conscripts is close to the watchtower. This was fortunate. The conscripts. Okay. About to move it. Ye archers are keeping a lookout near this watchtower. Water, we are glad you're here. There are monsters to the south, strange things walking on 2 legs, crawling under the ground. They burned the settlement. Odd. Roots don't burn things. Join my forces and show the way. Yeah, you're right. Roots don't burn things, but Rana do. Alright, so the settlement can now grow. So I gotta wait a couple turns while we just upgraded the settlement there. This is a fight right here, a simple fight. These wolves are well fed and vicious. They had just finished a meal of some fortunate travelers. So many wolves around now, are they not welcome any woods anymore? I mean, yeah, they probably got pushed out by the Rana. So let's go ahead and fight out. Well, the Rana and the roots. Big damage. Here we go. And dead. That poor wolf. Didn't deserve to die like that. Alright, cool. Yeah, there's a shrine of old spirits there. I need to head north. So even though I got a meadow here, I need 5 Glimmerweave, so let's go ahead and buy this Glimmerweave right here. No, I'm actually gonna save and wait. Let's go over here. The village of Orchard Point was in disarray. Smoke filled the air, and a ragtag crew of frantically putting out the fires that had spread from a blazing bridge nearby. A cheer went up when the civilians saw Xing Shun and her troops arrive. How did the fire start? Was it Lee? We don't know. We heard strange noises in the night and a terrible roar, and then we saw a bridge engulfed in flames. Strange noises and a roar. That's odd. If fire usually the work of destruction magic, that it's hard to wield or to and not very common. When the fires are out, repair the bridge. That'll take a long time, Walter. That might help. I had no intentions of invading elite territory, but I will need to investigate. Then when it's done, and we'll see that we celebrate your bravery and hard work when this war's over. Yes, Walter. All right, so Cozy Tavern gave me what I needed. Um, so you actually have to conquer that. You actually have to like conquer that settlement in order to use that settlement. Dead ass. So now since that's a little bit cheaper, Glimmerweave, we're gonna build Skywatch. And then next project here, we're gonna be saving up. I need 25 wood. Ooh, there's wood up here. I see. A mini battle. Which turn is it? This one? Lost a couple. Not bad though. Okay, there's a loaded cart here. I might have been late on saving the turn here. Or was it? Okay, no, was it? It's still okay. No, I'm good. I'm good. Overreacting here. Okay, there was no sign of Oriole militia, and as Shuna and her forces approached, band outlaws took up defense positions. This town is ours now. We're tired of living off House Shang's scraps. Now leave, and there will be blood. I can't do that. You hurt my people, hardworking civilians. The blood today will be yours. Simple as that. We're gonna quick battle this one. Horrible times make horrible people, but at least these ones won't bother anyone again. Come, let's find some beauty in the world and remember why we do this. So after the last battle, last of the bandits, there have been shackled. As it worked in the mines, they have been briefly held. Orville was its operation once more, providing valuable celestial ore for the House Shang. All right, so there's 2 piles of wood here that I want to get. And those are caged prisoners there. These towers here, I can actually sell these right now. And in case something big happens, we're gonna have to, like, so if something big happens, then I'll sell it and I'll bring it back up and so on and so forth. All right. But now I need to go all the way to like over here. All right, farms at Gate were all protected across flourished in the warm weather. The fields what wheat always brings smile on my face. Bread, ale, cookies, so many lovely things can be made from wheat. Your visit honors this water. Are you here to deal with the bandits to the north? The farmers there are not as fortunate as we are. I sure am. Those bandits will regret the day they interfered with the loyal people of House Shang. I will cut them down like a sheaf of wheat at harvest, and maybe then we could try some of your fine ale. Alright, so I should be able to level up now the settlement. Alright, so the settlement now is leveled up. Let's go ahead and get a bomb maker. Oh, I need wood for that. Gosh darn it. You know what? Here we go. I'll buy some wood. All right, so there's a farmhouse here. Go ahead, capture that. All right, so we're here at turn 15. Caught you napping, did I? In times of peace, I would join you, but we're toast to our good fortune, but we are at war. I can't have you sitting around doing nothing while your brave brothers and sisters risk their lives in battle. No, we can't have that. Apologies, Shing Shun. It won't happen again. No, well, since you're so well rested, and you'll be welcome to addition my ranks. Other workers will come from Heron Gate to run this. Good. The commander, warm boots. The warm boots give me some movement, so we'll take that. What if there's a path over here? It does feel like though. Looks like that might be just for aesthetics. All right, Master Restraint was concerned news. The first roots of the advance towards the verdant green. Many fear that if the roots were stopped, they will take over this important town. Don't worry, we'll get to them soon. So that's like the first turn for that. All right, and let's upgrade this building here. I need 2 ancient amber for that. All right, so the next major upgrade, which is the final upgrade, I'll need 8,050 stone wood, and that should be easily gathered. All right, risky battle. Deserters has seized control of the Liberty Grove. Well, this is bold. There's a war on it, and you would deprive us of a valuable resource. I can't have that. People might get ideas. Or you can leave us alone and risk the lives of your troops when you're at war with both Lee and Yulon. They are the real problem, not us. They are, and your foolishness has kept me from the real problem long enough. Damn. Talk that shit, Queen. Lost the peasants. All right, so there's 2 Glimmerweed here, which we're already getting a stack. Our small farm was tucked away in the mountainside. As Shun drew near, some farmers came out to greet her. There is a view. The view here is beautiful, as if I can forget the war for a while. Just breathe, thank you, Water, but we need your help. Our brother has to come back from his travels, and we fear the worst. Worry not, I will find out. If he's dead, I'll send word. If he lives, I'll grab him by the ear and worry for worrying you. I have a feeling he's alive. I hope you're right. I miss him dearly. No need to worry. Okay. Now, I need to roll back to the city, and I need to get some recruiting going. A nest. So I already have a sky watch. All right, so I need this here, and I need this building here. All right, so we're getting 4,000 turns, so it's going to take me about 2 turns to get back where I need to get to. Oh, really? Just 1 turn? Okay, let's see. Let's get... Fair battle here. Go to quick battle. Now, since I'm basically range based, that's going to be important there. Quick save for it because we're on turn 20. All right, now there's one more area to clear up, and that's up there. So two ancient amber. I'll upgrade that next turn. All right, let's see. Xingyi. Okay, so now we're building up because I have the research building now. I definitely build it, get more ancient amber. I wish we had ancient amber growth here, but sadly I do not. So I'm probably gonna end up building the nest here. All right, Bandit can't overlook the road between Verdant and Green at Orchard Point. You are bold for where you can be seen from the road. Release the prisoners. You'll live. Life is prison. Life in prison is no life at all. We fight. Very well. After a hostile battle, the prisoners were rescued, and amongst them were a farmer was found and brother and farmers in the mountain. 1,000 smiles won't be enough to thank you. I am sure my family has been as a reward as you want it. Return to your family now, and if I find out, I'll collect that reward. All right, there we go. All right, we can't thank you enough for saving our brother. You truly are a hero. Please, water. Take this fairly emerald, and thanks for all the glory. Thank you you're so kind. Talisman of Creation. So let's see what we have. A Talisman of Creation. So that gives us +2 creation essence. So we look at our skill sets here. 54 range offense, which is amazing. So we're pretty freaking strong right now. All right, so there. See, the infestation was spreading throughout the Shing lands. Taverns and farms were overgrown. Many people had to evacuate Heron Gate. It was only a matter of time. If we enter the forest, the roots will be on us, not our settlements. So you see that we might have lost some fine resources there. So we're still getting resources, just at a very cheap, very less expense. Let's go ahead and get 5 here, and I guess I need to did I upgrade that already? Upgrade that tower. Nest. All right, so let's go ahead. So we have to enter the forest before round 34. The forest is yeah, I think we just have to enter it. All right, so where he was attacked, all your rage. So these mountains have destroyed the settlement attack. Or these monsters, I mean. We are vengeance. We will never forget to be slaves again. Fight to the death. So Piranha. They fought so fiercely, not a single one left alive for questioning. But where they come from, the roots monsters don't speak. I felt destruction magic within them. Is this a new enemy on our soil? Where did they come from? This is not good. If there are any more of them, we need to put our differences aside and find out what the houses know. All right, so I got till turn 34, so I've still got time to build up, and by turn 30, I want to leave. This one should be range offense. Go ahead and start getting upgrades now. All right, we'll start rolling out. Let's roll out. All right, more of the ferocious frog creatures blocked the way. South, these ones were better armed, and they are many scars of experience. I just met your kind. Where did you come from? Why are you here? We Rana, we go where we like. No humans will rule us ever again. We're our spawn mates. Your spawn mates attacked us and destroyed a village. A peaceful folk. Answer me, and are you in league with the roots? We don't need any help, but we have vengeance for our kin. Marsh provides attack. Okay, beautiful. All right, let's hurt them here. What's up, Piranha? Oh, there was one unit of that. Nice. All right, so 30% spell damage. Let's see. When an enemy troop dies, you gain their final charge of essence 3+3. Let's get the 30% spell damage. So yeah, so we have 35% spell damage power, and we have 25 resistance, so that kind of works out. All right, she sent scouts to take control of the old watchtower. From the view, revealed the roots were portal freshly grown. Perhaps something good can come from this. A portal connected to the capital would give us a advantage. It saved me a lot of walking. Water, we should destroy the roots portal. No, leave it for now. It's more important that we find the tree, whether who made it. All right, so let's make sure to save it, by the way. All right, so the good news is, as you see here, is that we enter the Rana Forest. Now, I want to test something here. So I want to get that bomb maker here. Let me see. Two ancient amber will upgrade this. I'm trying to think what I want. I'll just get another one here. Okay, so I'm all built up. Ooh, out of the portal, post a roots monster march led by the formidable creature in armor. I think that is lost. The strange creature and his host moved south, deeper into the forest. I really hope that wasn't what it looked like. If the stories are to be believed, that it's the roots water, we're in big trouble. Actually true. The portal remained closed, silenced. It seems like the mother closed the portal again. That's very unusual. Why would it do that? What are you saying? The way you speak of these portals, it seems. Yes, I know quite a bit about roots. I know quite a bit about many things. But if it is closed, portal behind their army, that means that the roots don't want us to go through whatever it came from. Which means that I do want to do that eventually. Alright, so while back over here, so while money is going to be basically piling up and saving up over here, well, as I spend it, we're going to be doing upgrades. And the next turn, I need to get this building up. So let's go ahead and I think what that means is House Lee is probably, I can guarantee you what's going to happen here is once this bridge is repaired, House Lee is going to straight up attack. That's literally what's going to happen. Like, that's literally automatic. I don't even think, like, in reality, you shouldn't even repair that bridge just yet. That bridge should be like, not of your concern at the moment. Shambling skeletons and rotten corpses were held together by animated vines and strings like of fungi, like sinew. I never seen anything like this. Why are some of those things wearing tattered Shang uniforms? Oh no, they're using the bodies of our dead. Something has changed. The roots have evolved very quickly. Destroy them all. Destroy them and burn them. Alright, so I'll save it at turn 40 now. But I probably forgot to do it at turn 35. That's on me. Because I be trolling like that. Alright, civil service. Stump here. Yeah, the remains of an overgrown village was found in this glade, but it was empty. No bodies, no bones. This must have been what they got the bodies. So first they killed them, then they used them for horrible. They know they will never do. They know we will never do the building again, so they just take our bodies instead. We were supposed to let them live it all. Okay, so as you see, I'm probably going to end up running back and get another slot here. And recruiting again. Water, we've been fighting and burning what feels like an eternity. Can you please take us with you? It glads my heart to help my people. Together we will destroy. Thank you, Water. Please recruit our friends who are getting resting in camps. They'll take the gold. That's a fair. That one's fair, but it's like, should I do it though? All right, here we go. All right, now I'm getting +1 to Ancient Amber. Okay, so now we're at turn 40. Now I wonder if I can go back. There we go, sweet. All right, cool. Now, in most campaigns, you're able to tell which is scripted, which is not. Suddenly, the forest around them trembled as something moved below the ground. The tree had planted a bramble, and a burst of growth sprouted at an unnaturally fast rate. It seems like creep and rip towards the mini soft setback of fear. What is happening? See the forest more alive than ever. There are stories of this from long ago. The tree mothers of great strength who could control the rate of growth all around them. This is why every villager to catch them when they were small and weak. This is how Shang's doing. Retaliation for the defeat in Silk River. They are driving the roots towards our lands to weaken us, but this is reckless. We must find the tree mother quickly and to destroy it. So yeah, that means that all this stuff right here can't get to, sadly. But that's okay though. The roots are not just spreading, they are destroying the road specifically. This is not a behavior I recognize. I don't like this. I wish my old friend Yubo was here. With his connections of creation essence, he might understand what is happening. I could sure use his advice. Vine stores are blocking the road and stronger to habitat that's within it. Here's something else I don't recognize. It's blocking the way. We must burn it and cut it down. Water. It looks like something is moving inside. If we're cutting this down, I fear the monsters will form us. But if we don't destroy it, we won't be able to pass. There are tough decisions we must face. All right, so let's head north. While at the same time, I need to work on initiation. I'm just trying to think in my head for the troop count and stuff. That should be of importance. Because eventually, I will need what I need to get. And so you get your upgrades early, then you're good. Oh, you know, we can capture a city here. All right, it's turn 50. So far, so good, y'all. So far, so good. All right, so I'm expecting a roots attack pretty soon by the other welder. Riders are nice. So I need a lumberyard for the hue, I think, right? Well, for the upgrade. Yeah, there's an area right here I can go collect. Not allowed to build walls here. Crazy as hell. How much is this here? 5 glimmerweave. Glimmerweave, glimmerweave, glimmerweave. I need to upgrade those guys' damage. But as you see, that's starting to get hella expensive, though. But I have all my upgrades here, so I mean that's good. All right, so this is good. I mean, so far so good in this campaign. Let's get more bomb makers. So I can. Then when I level out, I can upgrade 2 more slots. Small Shing farm guarded by grim faced peasants who desperately were trying to fight off the ever-growing roots fire. We were hoping you would find us before the monsters came again. We've been trapped for what seems like forever. I came as fast as I could, but I didn't know some of you were still fighting within the woods. I am humbled by your bravery and apologize for being so late. Please join my forces and we'll defeat the roots and you can have your farms back. Thank you. Let's bring a fight to them, and I don't need any of these guys, so we can discard them. Turn my nest is ancient. There we go. Nice. I have a lot of celestial ore. Like, I would love to sell some celestial ore. I mean, shit, I could sell a lot of this stuff too. A lot of this stuff right here. So the question is, where's our other welder friend, though? That's the question I want to know. Oh, there he is. Like, he's working the southern route. 30 here. Oh, simple. The tendrils and vines are binding the bones of different animals together into some sort of undead beast. The great blades, spoke with violence they could unleash. I've never seen anything like this. What could have caused this evolution? Maybe those frog-like creatures did it. Oh, let's fight it. Leave the battlefield and return to any empty hex next turn, dealing half damage to adjacent enemies. It's a huge ass bird. What do I have here? Why can I not build there? Oh, that's because that's already taken pallet. All right, that was easy. Very easy. All right, the Aegis of Fire, Fang nests were honored in the center, of every settlement, both to protect the vulnerable eggs of the Fang and for the quick and fire response the Fang delivered daily roots and enroachment. Though the fires raged across the lands, the roots were eventually driven back to the new civilization emerged from the ashes. Alright, so let's roll back and let's replenish. Okay, what about here? See, I knew having that silk mill there was going to be amazing. No, you're taking my goat. No, sir, you've got. Message from the watchtower reaching, warning her that the portal had once again been activated. Something was coming. We must destroy that tree mother for even more of the roots. Okay, this must be where they grow the monsters made of bones. Should be destroyed. You better come back. Portal Shimmer, fourth reason monster, emerged led by another root welder. Okay, yeah, let me save you here. My last hit was so long ago. Oh, hell no, dude. I mean, I have 73,000, so I don't have any riders in the army. That's the creation. I need 10 Glimmer Weave for that. Wow, 20 for that? Holy shit, you're trolling. Okay, so we're looking at full upgrades here. Defense to human troops. Let's get that ancient amber. Yeah, she's gonna take that settlement. And I wouldn't even blame them. Oh wow, she didn't take that settlement. I wonder what am I compared to her? Okay, the hordes of roots of creatures fellow welder with old armor that was not in style Yulon, with a rose barely visible pointed on the chest plate. The creature appeared to be held together by flowers and vines and approached Xingshun before the battle. It was silently observing. Greetings, I am Xingshun. You appear to be a welder, but I've seen nothing like you before. Perhaps you can tell us why you are here. No, they created you but gave you no way to speak. All the better to control you, I imagine. Is there anyone inside the armor? Just nod and give me a sign. I'll take that as a no. Prepare for battle. Alright, this is a fair battle. Let's go ahead and at the battle, no sign of the ancient armor or whatever hadn't had it was found. That was clearly a water, but and implies to have evolved somewhere. Could Jean have done this or Lee? Or how about neither? Alright, seems like this one's trying to come for me. Okay. Now let's go over here. Another tangle to block our way. Let's go ahead and clear this tangle here. Alright, the battle, her armor destroyed. The vines plants blocking the path. I actually wonder, let me look at the buildings real quick. I was thinking, I was like, well, maybe I can destroy this one. That's a large plot. This is a medium plot. So maybe not. I need 5 glimmer weed for this. Alright, so let's go ahead and skip this dialogue here. We already know it's brewed. Yeah, Jesus, brew. Come on now. Okay. This is going to give me the money I need. At least somewhat. $50 count. All right. All right, so the tree mother is deep in this motherfucker, dude. Apparently, I have taken too long. All right. All right, the tree mother is close to the south. You must destroy them. I might stop them all. Bro, there ain't no way they shoot that bitch right here. Okay, as mother withered and died, a hush of stillness fell over the woods, and the roots monsters had crumbled along with the tree mother. Now inert, harmless Flora, Shing's forces gave the collective sigh. They would have won, and the running guard would be safe. With the power of the roots cut off, Shun and her forces could now cut their way through the woods to Yulon. Well done, that was a mighty battle and worthy of a civilization, but we still have work ahead of us. It's time for us to face Yulon. I expect this was their scheming, and we will deal with that, but this new threat, these Rana, are something that the houses must discuss. Oh, okay, so they're gone in general. Like, I don't have to see their faces somewhere, right? All right, just in case. Yeah, we're recharging. Yeah. And if I can beat that thing just in time, too. Oh, so that's a portal where they came from. What, are the way you speak out of these portals through the roots? Don't worry about the portal. I know quite a bit of them. They teach us that in water training. Gather the troops while I examine them more closely. Usually, they just connect to another tree mother and the one who is closest. They're clearly not doing that now, so where are they coming from? A battle had taken place here. The victorious army of Yulon was picking through the corpses of the fallen frog people. As they saw Shang Chu's army emerge from the woods, they quickly formed up. The traitor Shang Shun. Mylin, what's up, girl? I trusted you, and then you drove the root. Was he? I trusted you, and then you drove the roots and these monsters towards us. Kill them all. Mylin, wait, you have it wrong. Oh, simple battle. This is easy then. All right, so this is kind of interesting here. Damn it! I wanted to menu battle it. That's fine. We'll do it. Shuna watches Mylin floated towards her across the battlefield and gone the spoob glide before. As she wobbles and has almost touching the ground. Pale sparks of essence rippled through her and fell like dying blue embers to the ground below. And the pain they caused was clear. Mylin's scrawling face. The young welder looked thinner, paler, but essence glowed even brighter with her. Once again, I yield. Shing Shun, but why did you send these vicious beasts against us? I didn't know where they come from, but they destroyed a settlement, and then I found more of them in the woods. I thought it was a house Jean behind it. Not as we were battling an aggressive expansion from the roots. When the nasty creature showed up, they had been wilder and the more ferocious, and more forces to the north. I wouldn't battle. I didn't like my chances without any information. That was wise. You learned so much as last we met. We must unite against this new threat. It is too great for us to stand alone. Agreed. Thank you, Shang Shun. You could have taken this province and made me your prisoner. Instead, I am your ally. You only desire what was good for Yulon. Besides, I hear you have the best bloom wine in the valley. We'll need it if we're going to convince House Lee to join us. I'll send word to Minister Kwoming. He must be the one to formalize our alliance. Of course, I'll head north to Lee Province. This is just like the old tales of heroes. That was, what was divided now must now unite. Take this letter to Lots' Lake, and you'll have their full support. Good luck. Go Valpins here. Holy shit! So how am I supposed to get up there? I guess by walking. Yeah, this campaign it's a long ass campaign. I can see that now. All right, so with all that said and done, we got to move up north because we're still not done with this campaign. There's still lots to do right now. So that's my Linda up right there. It said that Lee, the Wise, was so transfixed by the Tien that they represented the strength of stone and fluidity of water and the unpredictable nature of air, that she was able to throw off the bonds of the roots. She and her brother, Windbreaker Yi, the first archer, befriended the Tien, and together they defeated a tree mother and led both humans and beasts to freedom. So it seems like to me that they're using the Rana as an example. That's what it seems like to me. Messengers had reached the settlement at lots of Lake. I'm sorry, Lotus Lake, before Shun did. So when she approached, she was greeted by a small force of his Yulon soldiers. Venerable Shang Shun, we have been ordered to join forces and lend powers to the arcane. To you, Lotus Lake is yours, and on to fight by your side, side by side with Zhuan. Together, we will take back what is ours. Okay, that's great. Should be able to rally. I got plenty good amount of money. Oh, then also trade should be hella low right now. So most 2009, it's not bad at all. That's because we're probably gonna end up being at war with the what you call it, with the huge scale creatures could be flying overhead, heading towards Jasmine Hold. One let out a burst of flame and made Shun's forces exclaim in surprise, and Shun had to make haste, or all is lost. Now that is a mighty beast. There's nothing really like them in all of Yulon, and I don't think they're friendly. We better hurry. Oh, is that a Rana welder? Matter of fact, I wonder here, because I have plenty of settlements here. Well, these are all smaller settlements. That's a small one. See, my thing is that they're all small settlements, so I would love to have like a big pool here. Let me see something. Let me see. Yeah, it's too big for the building. Alright, might as well. I was thinking something big, you know, something, but no. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't gonna be cooking. Pretty much everything is maxed out right now. So of course, ancient amber. Oh, what you doing? Oh, almost clicked the wrong button there. Yeesh. I will say that so far, though, this mission has been a little bit easier, per se. Like, I haven't struggled or anything, so if the roots and Rana cause this much trouble for Xing and the Zhuan, on how housing is feared, we really should hurry. And not the bridge is repaired yet, so we must head north. More troops of the Zhuan had lined up, ready to fight for the city of the realm. Good. Are those? No. What kind of world has giant turtles walking on two legs? Maybe they will be a little bit more talkative. Greetings, warriors. Are you one of the Rana people? Ask some questions. No, we will grant no more words to the humans. We will meet your violence with violence. We shouldn't lose anything. Yep. Yep, there goes Rana. Down in the swamp, a number of strange Rana were building something that shouldn't observe. They seemingly finished it, placing a final stone, describing it with runes and power, and binding it with essence. That was a Rana welder. What are they building out of stone? The way out here. It looks like they have celestial ore as well, and they're binding it to essence. Worrisome. So the joyful in life is to honor the struggle and sacrifice of our ancestors. So we grenadiers, who have the most dangerous task, laugh the longest, drum and the loudest to drink to the health of all. Oh, how long to rest and relax, but that comes later. First, we save Yulon. So I'm guessing this is the entirety, like the mission base where all of Yulon come together as one, like kind of like faction, you know. Huge winged monsters blocked the bridge. There were smoldering ruins and scorched bodies everywhere. One of the monsters exhaled a plume of fire, and it was clear what we had caused the fire and destruction. What are you? Dragons, you're deaf. God damn. You not to say like that, shit. If these are monsters that we brought against us, we truly need to stand together, all three houses. Alright, I can move pretty far. Okay, so the pool's empty now. Everything's empty. Okay, great. The feather fan. No, we're almost there. No, also Li Huang, the great administrator, still stood watch over the road leading up to the Jasmine Hold. Li Huang, who united the houses for the 100 years peace. Hope I can still do the same. Oh, look, the bridge is completed. A familiar grenadier came forth to greet Sheng Shun. What a Shun? We have repaired the bridge, but we fear it might be too late. Fear not, we'll make it. As Shun took control of the watchtower, she saw a huge host laying siege to Jasmine Hold. Wow, and my Songs of Conquest crashed. Wow. Okay, there we go. So I had to restart it. That was weird, but we're back. The Rod have taken Jasmine Hold. Retaking it will be hard, but now we defeated the dragons. I believe we can do anything. We may have time to get reinforcements, but we may hurry before the Rod grow. Alright, the invading army is led by an elegant but dangerous-looking reptile dressed in robes. It bore a faint resemblance to the dragons they had fought earlier, but much smaller size. Human, I am Slakin Arana, a stranger to your lands, but greet it with violence at every turn. Do you wish to challenge us as well? I am Shing Shun, welder of the House Shing. It is a shame we did not meet. I am generally better host than my counterparts of House Li or House Xuan, whom you already encountered. And you did not tremble at the sight of us call us monsters? Well, we have many monsters and strange creatures here, and I do not tremble because I just defeated those nasty dragons of yours. They cause so much damage for me to ignore. Dragons can be difficult to restrain, but they have their uses. As you seem willing to be civil, I'll give you the opportunity to withdraw, but Rana are here to stay. I'm afraid that is not possible. Your kind have already killed many of my kind, and this town belongs to House Lee. Prepare yourself, Slakin Rana. Alright, do a quick battle. Alright. Bert, after the battle, Shun stood before the defeated Rana. Slakin, you are defeated, but I am civil. Answer me, and you will live. How did you get here? I see no harm in telling you. We discovered a portal unlike any we'd seen before. It was grown and alive instead of constructed from the three rare elements: celestial, glimmer, silk, or ancient ember. I am curious, so we set out on an expedition and found ourselves here. You never seen a Reese portal? Do you build portals? Correct. The Reese portal closed after we arrived, and we've been gathering the material to build a safe portal home. Home is the best place in the world. Teach me to build these portals, and we'll help you build a portal to return home. Oh, good. Jasmine Hall is liberated, and the three houses stood united. Yulon troops were sent to what remained of the woods, of the roots, and they burned it all. Tree after tree was destroyed. Rana, you there? Until nothing but fires would remain, their root or spore would be threatened this problems again. But the roots have spread all through Yulon, and the reports of their waters and allies come from everywhere. This war was far from over. All right, nice. So, like I said, this one was crazy. Is that this one was a lot easier than the first one? First one, you were on like you're not necessarily when you were playing on borrowed time, but you were also scarce on like troop resources and stuff, right? But this one here kind of gave you a lot of ease of access, I guess. I don't know. So the three houses, once divided, had formed a shaky alliance against the growing threat of the Roots and the new Rana invaders. The Slotkin captured in the and forced to work for House Shung. This new portal technology could replace the Roots portals and need for Roots permanently. And so, if you guys enjoyed this part, I'll definitely see you again for the next one because this one's called the House United. So I'm actually excited to jump into that one. But like I said, if you guys enjoyed, as always, guys, like and subscribe, support the channel. You know, whether through just liking the video, watching the video, and also if you all want to go the extra mile, consider becoming a patron and a channel member. That helps out tremendously for new content, early access content, and much more. But thank you guys for watching. Thank y'all for your support and all that you guys do. And I'll see y'all for the next one. Peace out. Y'all have a good one. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also hit the bell notification down below. Thanks for watching.